get up on your little 21-inch screen and howl about America and democracy. There is no America. There is no democracy. There is only IBM and ITT and AT&T and DuPont, Dow, Union Carbide, and Exxon. Those are the nations of the world today. And our children will live to see that perfect world in which there's no war or famine, oppression or brutality. One vast and ecumenical holy, for whom all men will work to serve a common profit, in which all men will hold a share of stock, all necessities provided, all anxieties tranquilized, all boredom amused.
Certainly a busy news day this Friday, the 18th of October, 2013. On Drudge, we have a record debt jumps to $328 billion in one day on the Drudge Report. We have Al-Qaeda looting Syria's bioweapons. 2013 ranks as one of the least extreme weather years ever, but Al Gore is saying extreme weather and increasing storms and other extreme events are, of course, the caused by global warming and carbon pollution, and he wants to tax us to the Rothschild Bank. This fraud has been uncovered with ClimateGate. I mean, come on, everybody. They just will not stop this, especially the United Nations. Oh, my goodness. The geoengineering, the chemtrails, it's just ongoing. And now there's a correlation between air pollution and lung cancer. It's more like chemtrails as of late, the last 20 years. I mean, look all this stuff up. It's all true. Doctors are baffled by a man who cries blood, all sorts of crazy things. A woman suffers from a rare disease that turns her into a human statue. I mean, weird, weird news today. And then, of course, we have the reality that the dollar is fading. And it is. China may step up a push for an alternative currency. We know this is coming. There's certainly a big threat of the value of the dollar, which is now, of course, falling. The EU, again, they have concerns. EU prepares for a crackdown on U.S. data surveillance, as well as the economic downturn that's going on. I mean, why is there so much surveillance around the world done by the United States? For our national security. Well, our national security usually involves a small group of elite oligarchs who are owning various corporations that have cushy contracts with our government. And many of them have ties to the highest political leaders in our land. That's the problem, ladies and gentlemen. TSA Air Marshal arrested for taking cell phone pictures up women's skirts. All sorts of interesting things. Great news. Like I said, interesting news day. A lot of strange things. Of course, Obamacare is coming into place. People are still really pissed about it. Obama himself is really being pretty harsh about the criticism of his administration. Man sets himself ablaze trying to light a cross on fire. Some KKK nut. Unbelievable. And of course, there is the threat of this debt crisis coming around Christmas time, and the retailers don't know what to do. Poor Christmas season certainly would set back the economy, since for many businesses the Christmas holiday season is the key to their staying in business. But as we continue to print money, the dollar is slipping as Fed worries continue. Treasury yields fall as investors focus on effects of government shutdown. Expectations that the Federal Reserve will have to keep its easy money policies in place for longer following the partial U.S. shutdown push the dollar close to its lowest point of the year against the euro and the U.S. Treasury debt prices to their highest point since July. Now, the drop in the dollar and the rise in the Treasury debt prices were set in train earlier this week after lawmakers reached a temporary solution to raise the so-called debt ceiling, showing that investors doubt the Fed can start to reel in its stimulus measures, a process dubbed tapering, for as long as the economic performance and data is compromised by the now-ended shutdown, and as long as the risk of repeated shutdowns lingers. We're in a lot of trouble. And we have to attack this debt, return to constitutional policies, stop all this crony capitalism, and hold our government accountable. It's a staggering sum of money that these fools in Washington throw around like it's theirs. It's our money, and they're wasting it. Don't be sheeple, people. Be the change you wish to see in the world. Go to wearechangect.org. I'm Howard Nima. Thank you for watching Truth Talk News, where news the mainstream media ignores is the top story. For more truth, subscribe to Freedom First Films on YouTube and Truth Talk News on livestream.com.